Throughout the ages, humans have been fascinated with Pokemon, to the point of fabricating lore beyond the reality of those living beings. They can be charming, seemingly whimsical, yet brutal and real. This led humans to their own misunderstandings of the actual nature and capabilities of Pokemon. Regardless, the world of Pokemon does still hold many unknowns. Now, 3 new humans, Sattura, Mari, and Pavlova, find themselves mysteriously brought together, living as Pokemon.
Sattura tends to be the de facto leader, and tends to be the one to analyze the situation and loves to also learn what this world has to offer and learn about Pokemon. However, does have issues using water type attacks because of repressed memories. It also led to her Scalchop having a blood stain on it. She's basically developed unique style in the usage of a Scalchop by swinging around like a sword fighter. She wants to know what happened to her. Why is she an oshawott? What's going on? And where are her friends? But also wants to protect these new friends she made. And she really likes Pokemydun. She finds it fascinating how Pokemon have made this entire society, but feels that every time they try to do something, they really just can't just vibe because trouble seems to find them wherever they go.
Mari, the timid one. The one who never stood up for herself. The one that became the Pokemon known as Maractus. A Maractus that's very small. Smaller than any other Maractus around. And because of the smallness, not as many needles. She wants to figure out the truth. She's determined to find a dragon. A dragon she knew. And by finding that dragon, she might find her way home. And as for Pokemydun, she thinks it's fine. Made some friends, mainly being her 2 new friends. And she might even find a little bit of love. But overall, just wants to find that dragon.
Pavlova is super naive and innocent. She's also just a sweetheart who just wants the best for everyone. Definitely not the one you want on the front lines, though. Not that strong, but she's got a ton of emotional strength. Do not trust her with a map. Terrible, absolutely the worst sense of direction. What makes her really unique and also be a pain is that her body reacts to the coloring of the food. Just change the skin color. She's still mostly trying to figure herself out because her memories are still fuzzy, but she's obsessed with finding treasure that might help her guild and hopefully spark some memories. Besides that, she just wants to be useful. As for being in Pokemydun, though, she loves the place and the Pokemon she met, but she's starting to get an unease feeling about it. She's starting to notice all these mysteries and things that don't add up, and it's honestly making her pretty concerned about what's actually going on under the surface.
Will these 3 be able to continue playing heroes, or will the pressure of their new realities prove too much? Pokemydun is a tabletop role-playing game podcast presented as an audio drama. Welcome to Pokemydun.